The plan today is continue our mega farm project, which is the Guardian farm. We have to finish up the glass, which I intend to do today. Then we have to go and farm a bunch of sand. We have to do some sand farming today. And so that we can start sanding it up. I don't know where the portal to the ocean monument is. I have no idea. This is really bad. I don't even know what direction. Oh no, wait, let me figure this out. So it's gonna be to the east. This is to the west. Wait, it's gonna be to the west for sure. Where are we gonna find? Oh, this is so stupid. I don't even have a recollection of this portal. I just remember being an absolute pain. I also don't think I put slabs on it. But Stress was with me. She might have put slabs on it. And this is very Stress wants to put down some of these torches. Is it in a video? It might be in my video. Yeah, this is a Stress Monster portal. Look at this. This is a mangrove swamp. I think it might be this one, you know? Nice! We found it. Okay, so I do have some glass here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. So I have to remember how I did this. Did I put one stack in my inventory and then I think I put 2 stacks down at the time. I guess I can try that. So what color do I want to add? Orange is kind of recent. Maybe red would make sense. Or is that red? I thought that was brown. I'll remember my bot. Yeah, I think I put 2 of these down. Can't believe I didn't bring a bed. And why are we making an ocean monument farm? Well, because it's cool. Because it's a fun thing to make. Maybe I only did use 1 stack. Maybe it is only 1 stack and then switch. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think it's only 1 stack and then switch. Do I do orange next? I think the trick is to not overthink this. Orange and then yellow and then magenta maybe. How's your wrist, Iskall? It's good. It's good. But I do have... I don't want to worry people because the amount of worry people I've got just because I did talk about it is quite incredible. It's good. I'd say my wrist is good at the moment, but it is a bit... It is in a bit of a scary state because I do get the occasional like pulses. I don't even know if that's the right word. Pulsations in my wrist. Is that a term? Like the occasional, like it feels like a laser gun, like beaming feeling. I don't know why the Guardians are such a pain now. Twinge. Yeah, twinge. Is that it? That's a cool word. But anyway, I mean, I don't want to focus on it. I don't want to worry people either. I want to... There are many worse things in the world than a little wrist injury. I do know the severity, though, of not overdoing it. And so, trust me, I will stop if it gets too bad. It means that it's healing, we hope. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely got better. Like, it was better. I will say, at the charity event, I did have... Saturday night was pretty bad. So then what I did was I wrapped it harder for the Sunday. But it was pretty bad because we did a lot, right? We were gaming a lot, so it was to be expected. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I think also this is placebo because I had such a pain when I did this together with Stress that day. Now that I think about it, it's like aching a little bit, but I think this is placebo. It's weird what your brain can do. Okay, I need to be more efficient on the different colors, I feel. Green, I don't have green. Let's get green and cyan lined up. Cyan, Oh no, wait. Am I out of green? No, I have 1 stack. Cyan, green, and then let's do a magenta. Is that not a repeat? No, there is a repeat. Let's do a purple. I don't think I've done a single purple yet. Oh, it's in here. Wait. Yeah, let's do a purple. So cyan, green, purple. 1 more. Do we go blue? Yeah, let's go blue. Stop, please. Green. It's when they get straight underneath or from the top. I feel like we should use this mechanic somehow in Vault Hunters. It's quite a good PvE mechanic to like block their vision. To not be able to railgun you. I kind of like it. It's annoying as heck right now, but like if you think of it in a PvE setting, I think that there's definitely room to use a mob that acts similar to this, where you can like time block it or whatever. Man. Oh, and I made the mistake again. That could be it. We could have a mob in Vault Hunters that lasers you, but if you hit them, they cancel the laser. Oh, that would be pretty doable, I think. Have you and Stress started writing the murder mystery? We have not yet started writing the murder mystery. Other than we have laid out some foundational plans. Is that what it's called in English? No, we've laid out a little bit of framework. That we've done. I'm excited though. But yeah, as I say, it's been so busy. I don't really think it matters. The time frame for that doesn't really matter. It's just like a... Well, you hope that most hermits are active. You hope that most hermits participate. We did take a head count and we got like 12 people to sign up. I know that a lot of people want to see specific hermits. But I think the best result would be if we got every single one join. I think it could be a great server-wide event if people are interested. But there are probably going to be some hermits that don't feel comfortable with the role-playing part. That's why we want to keep it like pretty free. The way, if I could decide, which I can't because Stress is part of this as well. But if I could decide, we would have it so that there is no requirement to role-play your character. Look, I'm not an enjoyer of role-play videos in Minecraft. I hate it. I think it's really annoying. Or scripted stuff. I don't like it. But if you are to roleplay something that's part of a game where the audience, you guys, are invested in it, then I think it could be so funny. Let me give you an example, okay? I am Detective Johnson. There has been a murder in the Green Villa. Miss Syrup has died. She was a very fragile lady. And now she's dead. You know, if you have like, okay, this is your type of character, this is who you're gonna play, and the audience knows about it, then I think it would be so fun to do it. This is just what you normally do. Fair play, fair play. Fair play, sir. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't like it when it's like, okay, you have to talk in this accent or anything like that. So, like, I want to keep it quite chill on that. I want to keep it quite open. Let people do their own, but, like, have this ideal that role-playing is encouraged. I think that's the trick word. Are you using your new PC yet, Iskall? No, I haven't the time to set it up yet. So the promo code, apparently it's separated, but there's an about link about the sponsorship or the partnership. And then there is a promo code. The promo code is Iskall 85, I think. No, just Iskall. And the link is Iskall 85. It's a bit confusing. Don't know why they did it that way, but whatever. And so, yeah, if you are looking to buy PC or anything PC equipment and you live in the UK or in Europe, Go and check them out. Someone said in my comments to my advertised video that it was so scammy. That's the word they used. It's so scammy to make an advertisement for a product that I haven't even tested. I get what they're saying. I get where they're coming from, but I have to ask. Do people not actually watch the videos? Are there that many TikTokers out there that watch one segment in the middle of the video and then go and comment angrily because they're an idiot? Or are people just dumb? I said that I've had PC Specialist partnership for the past 6 years, bro. Like, what? And honestly, PC Specialist hasn't made the components. If the PC doesn't boot or something is wrong, then it is what it is. It's you know. Let's say that it was shipped with a faulty graphics card. Well, it happens, you know. Should they have tested it? Yeah, I mean, now this is not the case. I'm just saying. Like, if worst comes to worst. But anyway, yeah, I'm just like commending. I'm commending PC Specialist because I know that they're good because I've been working with them for the past 6 years. And I think, I said this to PC Specialist, you know when you do a sponsor deal, which I rarely ever do, but when you do it, usually sometimes you get like, you have to send it in for approval, the company has to approve it, which makes sense, right? If I ever have anyone approach me and say, here's, you know, money, here's what you got to do. I have never done that. And I won't do it because I said to PC Specialist, I said, I'd love to continue our partnership. I mean, getting a free PC is amazing. But my integration is not going to be your classic ad. It's going to be me, myself, and I talking to my boys and girls and everyone else who watches from my heart how I feel about this thing. As I would want to hear it. Without thought. So I recorded my ad bit while just playing Minecraft. And it wasn't really... I mean, it is an ad because I am making... You know, I am advertising their product. But I felt like it was pretty chill. Like, it was nice that it was so natural. I don't know what you guys feel. Honestly, the best kind of ad? I mean, yeah. Yeah, when an ad is natural and, like, from the heart, then, of course. It was genuine. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And I know that not everyone is going to buy a new PC. In fact, most people are not going to buy a new PC. And PC Specialist knows that as well. But another thing is like, okay, a lot of my audience are Australian or Asian or American. And they can't even buy from PC Specialist. Well, what did I do? I went back to PC Specialist and I highlighted all the comments that said, oh, too bad I'm in the US. Or too bad I'm in Aussie, you know. New Zealand. I went back and highlighted that to them, and so to put pressure on them to fix their stuff, like get a logistics hub in the US, for example, ship worldwide. And they said that they're working on it. So now all of a sudden it's a win-win. How long is the code Iskall valid for? I think it's so the period of the contract on my end is 3 months. But I did say that I wanted it to be active for the next 6 months. So, I guess I'll just answer, it should be valid for the next 6 months. And it gives you a discount when you buy anything. And it's not a huge discount, but... to be honest with you, since I've worked in the field of selling PCs in the past, the margin, so the profit margin that the PC companies make is very slim. Like, you don't make a lot of money on PCs because the price pressure is so high. So I understand that. Like, Nvidia makes a margin, and Intel and AMD, they make good margins, but not like the retailers. From my experience, the worst for the retailers is to sell Apple products, because Apple has a terrible margin share, or did have at least did, like 2016 when I was in the industry. Even the Apple student discount is terrible. Yeah, I have. So I worked for Acer, as it's now known, and I've been to retailers, and they all say the same thing. The only reason they sell Apple is to get customers in, because so many customers wants to buy Apple, which I don't blame them on. I think that Apple have been making great products. And so yeah, that's as sad as it is. Like, oh no, we if you go into a retail shop and you buy an Apple product, you're not actually making the shop any money. Where are your next travels going to be, Iskall? I don't know, but right now I am feeling like I really would love to go Japan. I'd also like to go Singapore, Philippines, Thailand. I feel like I'm in the mood for a trip to East Asia, Southeast Asia at the moment, I think. I might just, sometime this fall or autumn, I might just like take a trip. Just book a ticket, nothing fancy, and then just go for a few weeks. It's a long flight for me, and time zone and stuff. I don't think I'd want to do like just a few days. I think I'd want to go for a couple of weeks. I would love to go to New Zealand as well, but I dread the journey to New Zealand. What about Australia? Yeah, but where in Australia would I go? It's such a big area. Like, would I go to where does one go? Does one go like Sydney, Canberra, Brisbane, that area? The East Coast? A lot of people are saying Perth, but Perth I hear is very dry and dry stuff. Go Tas. I feel like if you go to like Melbourne, you could also go to Tasmania. How long does it take to go to the island from there? Is there like a daily boat, or do you fly, or how do you get there? I've only seen the distance on a map. I don't like know the distance better than that. Go Scotland, bud. Oh, I love Scotland. Scotland is one of my favorite countries in the world to go to. I've been there quite a bit, or not quite a bit. I've been there a few times, I should say. And yeah, no, I love Scotland. I love all the history around it. I've been up the William Wallace Monument, which was very scary. I don't know if anyone in chat has walked up those stairs or those steps, but my goodness. For someone who's like scared of heights, that was awful. Have you been Wales, Iskall? I actually don't. You know what? I don't think I've ever been over the border of England into Wales. Maybe I have, but not that I can like say, oh yeah, I was there that time. Look, I've been to the UK a lot. One could say that I've almost lived in the UK. But mostly in England. Which countries have you visited? Oh, I visited. I'm a travel. I used to work as a traveler, international businessman of doom. I've been to most countries in Europe. I have been to some African countries, but I've never been Japan. I've been to Canada and the US. I've never been to Mexico or South America, Central America. I haven't been there. You should come to South Africa. Okay, as a tourist, as a lone traveler in South Africa, as a tourist, where would you go? Like, do you go Cape? Do you go like down southeast? Do you go Johannesburg? Like, where do you go? Cape. The nature in Cape Town is amazing. I feel like if I'd go to South Africa, it would have to be like together with Ren or something, you know? So if we speak Europe, because I see a lot of European suggestions, I'd love to go back to Greece. I haven't been to Greece for like 20 years. And I love Greece. Basically grew up in Greece. Like, that was where my mother took me for like family holidays when I was a little boy, a wee lad. Really? Yeah. Why is that shocking? We went to Crete a lot. Like, Chania is one of my favorite towns or cities to like visit as a tourist. If you ever go South Korea, I'll be your personal guide. Oh, I'd love to go South Korea as well. I'd love to go, like, I'm a big enjoyer of esport. I'd like to just experience. This is the thing with me. I'm a big enjoyer of, like, experiencing culture and things, specifically when it clashes with my culture. And, like, to go to Seoul and just, like, live the esport fan life for, like, a week would be amazing. Go to the esport bars and, you know, all of that would be really cool experience. I was very close to go to South Korea back in 2013. To the point where the ticket had to be cancelled. So the ticket was booked for me. I was going to go there with together with the 2014 with Team Acer's StarCraft team. But then it got cancelled last second. Or I had to cancel because of... I think it was because I had to attend a stupid wedding. Australia feels so far away. And how would I go there? Would I go Stockholm to... I think there are direct flights between Stockholm and Los Angeles or San Francisco. And I think there are direct flights from San Francisco to Australia. I don't know if I want to go through the US because it's always a pain to like speak with the super cool guards in the US passport thing. Every time, I swear, I must look like the biggest thug on earth because every time I walk up, I'm like all happy, you know, you do your fingerprints, etc. I'm there with my backpack alone, because I always travel alone. And then every time, the guy's like, all right, sir, just if you could come with me, just have a quick look here. And then you follow the man, and you know, at this point, you know what's going to happen next. They are going to put you in the goddamn room, and they put you in the goddamn room. And there you sit, in your loneliness. Slightly scared as they try to intimidate you with their, well, what's your business? State your business. I'm going to a gaming convention. Gaming convention. Yeah, no, that's not real. Okay, do you have addresses there, sir? What else? What else are you going to do here? Why are you only here for 3 days? Like, why are you coming to our beautiful country for 3 days, sir? It's like, because that's the time of the length of the event. I don't believe you've been on a flight for 11 hours to stay here for 3 days, sir. That does not make any sense. And you're like, you know, at this point, you're like, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's the truth. And yeah, then they do this for a while. And then they're like, all right, sir, well, welcome to America. And then you go through. And then everyone from that point on is the nicest people you'd ever meet. The Americans, when it comes to service, whew, at least my experience, okay, as a European, the service that I've received from Americans are... I feel bad if an American come to Sweden and then expect to have, like, the waiter checking up on them at the restaurant or anything like this. In Sweden, it's like you go to a restaurant and the waitress is like, what are you having? Okay. Okay. Can you please speak Swedish? It's like a Norwegian waitress for some reason. And it's almost like they want you gone from the restaurant. It's the tips culture. I don't know, Matt. But I'm saying also non-payable service things. Just like you ask direction from anyone, they've always been super nice to me. But yeah, as I say, this might just be me that have had this great experience. The service is way over the top. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. I know that a lot of people, a lot of Europeans specifically, will cringe at America because of the service being too much. Like, I think even Falls, now when we were there, she was like, oh, it's too much, man. It's too much of this service. I, on the other hand, Iskall 85, I was like, bruh, it's nice. They like me here. Because I'm this type of person that wants people to like me. It's very important to me. And I was like, yes, they like me here. I don't care if it costs a bit. They like me. That was genuinely what I was thinking. Oh, it's the biggest self-cope thing I've ever heard, if I think about it. But it's true. Like, I went into a clothes shop and bought bought jeans. And the guy in there, he was like 20, hat on backwards, cool guy. And he was like, Yeah, absolutely, man. Like, I'm helping you. You know what? I think these jeans will look great on you, sir. I couldn't move in the shop without him, like, being super on me and service minded. And I get that that is too much for most Europeans, probably, because we don't have that culture here at all. But I liked it. I thought it was nice. And then you can't talk about the US without talking about their advertisements. Like, they are so bad, but so funny. That's... Oh, there's like... Oh, if you want a good laugh, just sit down and watch some American ads. Like, as a Swede, you think it's a comedy show. Like, you think that they're joking. But it's their genuine ads. Their genuine ads are like... Oh my goodness. Very, very funny. I just want people to leave me alone. Yeah, I know. This is a big clash for many people. I like it. Getting catered for is sometimes quite nice. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I live a quite simple life. And having people interact like that is just... Yeah. Feels like I'm traveling. To travel to America feels like I'm traveling with my mother. Like, looking after me. It's nice. It can probably get too much, though. I've realized this only recently, but... way too many people care about weight. I have never ever in my entire life thought of anyone and thought about their appearances at all, be it, you know, weight or clothing or anything like that, and then made an opinion about that person. Never ever. But a lot of people do, and I haven't even thought about that. Like, I'm just naive because I sit in my gaming room and I play video games all day and I don't see anyone. But there are so many people. They have nothing better to think about than to be judgmental and think about how other people and themselves look. And it's such a waste of life, man. What are you doing? You're not a better or worse person because of your choices when it comes to clothing or weight or appearances, hair or no hair, or... race or, you know, color, skin color, culture. Like, that doesn't define you. But people define it by it. And it's so dumb, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And I'm such a naive idiot that I haven't really been thinking about these things. Like, to me, it's just been like the truth that, like, it's whatever. Who cares? But a lot of people care. Like, for example... the main thing that was spammed in chat was Bald Skull 85. And I love it. I think it's funny. Yeah, I got bald. It sucked. I used to love my hair. It happened over the course of 4 months. And it is the Iskallian's faults. I got bald due to stress. No one in my family is bald. But my hairdresser said, or my barber said, you might want to go a doctor because I think that you're losing hair because of high stress levels. You might want to make sure everything is all right in your body. And what was I doing at the time? It was over the course of 4 months in 2016. 2016, yeah. 4 months. Well, I'll tell you what I was doing. I was waking up at 5 a.m. Working on a YouTube video, Hermitcraft Season 4. Then I traveled almost every week for my work, for my job. So I would go to the office at 7 a.m. or I would go to the airport at 7 a.m. and then fly across Europe down to Milan in Italy, where I was working. And then I would fly back. Then I would stay up till, I don't know, 2 a.m., record my video. I slept in average, I think, like 3-4 hours per night for the course of like a year. And then this happened. Then I got the hair loss in like 4 months. And it was really sad. I just said that, like, you shouldn't care too much of appearances and stuff. But that really That really got to me. I did not like losing my hair. But then it comes to it, like, it is what it is. And actually, who cares? Like, I don't care. It's whatever. You know? But I was having a lot of fun. And I think that's what matters. So it was at the cost of the hair to have more fun. With that schedule, you could have had worse than hair loss. Yeah, but yeah. Could have been worse, yeah. And look, like, I'm not upset about it. I'm saying that is the closest I've come to have this fear or feel about appearances. Is when I lost my hair, I was really bummed out about it. I did not like losing my hair. But would I ever let that define me? No. I don't care enough about that. It is what it is. Boom! It's done! Yay! Woo! We did it! That looks so good. It looks a little bit repetitive there, but I think that's fine. I think it's chaotic in the nature is that it doesn't follow a strict pattern. Pattern. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's going to look so much cooler when we've drained it.